We ain't got no ocean in Smyrna, Georgia. So we got on a Greyhound bus, and we took off for Jacksonville, Florida, to get old Ralph's little Volkswagen car, me and Ralph and D.A. Now, there wasn't 1 inch of 4-lane highway then either. We went on that little 1A1 or whatever it was with all the potholes. We went on the Greyhound bus. We traveled all night and most of the next day to get from Smyrna to Jacksonville, Florida on that Greyhound bus. And do you know, we never did get off of it one time. Me, nor Ralph, nor D.A. First of all, we scared it'd go off and leave us. And then each one of us had us a place by the window that we didn't want to lose. I mean, we didn't get off that Greyhound bus for nothing. There's a time or two we might not die. But we got down there to Jacksonville, Florida, and we went down to the dock there where Ralph and daughter and this old fella had that little old Volkswagen car all shined up, ready to go. Old Ralph finished paying him the rest of the money. We got in that little old Volkswagen car, and I never will forget it. This old fella come over there to Ralph. He said, "Now, would you like for me to show you how to drive this little car?" And that about halfway insulted old Ralph. Old Ralph Bennett was about the smartest boy that I growed up with whenever I was a kid. Ralph Bennett had a high school education, diploma and all. And Ralph didn't want nobody putting him away. Ralph looked up at him and said, "I can drive anything that's got 4 wheels on it." This old fella said, "All right, it's all yours." In a little while, old Ralph had that thing in first gear. We was headed on our way toward Georgia. We got up the road there a little ways, and I told old Ralph, I said, "Buddy, just as soon as you can, you find a restaurant somewhere." I said, "Me and D.A. is starving to death." So in a little while, old Ralph spotted this little old restaurant on the side of the road. He pulled off the highway, pulled right up to the curb of that little old restaurant, and we went inside and got us an RC and a weenie. We come back out and got in that little old Volkswagen car, and old Ralph started hunting reverse on that thing. I ain't never seen nobody hunt nothing like Ralph Bennett hunted reverse on that little old Volkswagen car. He'd ram them gears up this way, he'd jerk them back down this way, he'd ram them up this way. Every now and then old Ralph would say, "I believe I got it now." And right back over that curb we'd jump. This is a fact of my hand. Finally, we had to take that little old Volkswagen car out of gear. We pushed it off of that curb. We aimed it toward Georgia. And headed for home. We got up the road there a little way. Did you know that when them little old Volkswagen cars first come over here, they didn't have no words in them? They didn't have no words. On all them little old knobs, didn't have no words. Had little pictures. And if you didn't know what the pictures was, you didn't know what the knobs were. Me and old Ralph and D.A. didn't know what the pictures were. On them first little old Volkswagen cars, they didn't even have a gas gauge in them. How many folks knew that? Didn't even have a gas gauge in them. I told old Ralph, I said, "Man, we may be about out of gas." I said, "You better start hunting a filling station." So after a while, old Ralph spotted this little old filling station. We pulled off the road, pulled in there by them pumps. This old fella come running out. Old Ralph said, "Fill her up." Old fella says, "You pulled up too far." Says, "You're going to have to back up." Old Ralph said, "I'll be right back." We pulled back out there on the road. There stood that old fella with his holes in his hand. Looking at us like we're a bunch of idiots. said, now fill her up. I told old Ralph, I said, let me tell you something, buddy. I said, you know, it was right warm down there in Jacksonville, Florida. But I said, it was cold whenever we left Smyrna. I said, you better have him check that antifreeze. Old Ralph said, check that antifreeze. Old fellow went around there and raised up that hood. He ain't never seen one of them little Volkswagen cars either. He said, there ain't no motor up here. We finally found the motor. We ain't found that radiator yet. By then, me and old D.A. was laying on the sidewalk, beating on the concrete. I ain't never been so tickled in my life. I bet you we drove 100 miles and old Ralph never spoke a word. And the closer we got to Smyrna, the colder it got. And we was riding along there, and I just kept waiting on old Ralph to do something. I hated to say anything to him, knowing how he was. But finally, I said, Ralph, I said, I hate to bring this up, but I said, me and D.A. is freezing to death. I said, this sucker's sucking air. I said, we're going to have to start looking at them little pictures again and see if one of them look like it might mean hot. I want you to know I hunted that heater, D.A. hunted that heater, Ralph hunted that heater. They just wasn't no heater to be found in that little Volkswagen car. Finally, I noticed this little knob or lever or whatever it was in between me and old Ralph in the front seat. Put her on the bus and take her with us. I noticed this little old lever between me and old Ralph in the front seat, and I started undoing it. And old Ralph said, hold it. I said, what's the matter? He said, don't undo that. I said, why? He said, the bottom line will fall out of this thing. This is a fact of I had to die. We got that little Volkswagen car home. We pulled that little car up in old Ralph's garage. And here come old Marilyn Bennett. Just wringing her hand, said, oh, take this. As old Ralph Bennett's wife. Wringing her hand, said, oh, take me to ride. Old Ralph mumbled something about being cold. She got in that little Volkswagen car after we done gone on in the house. Fumbled around with them gears for about 2 minutes. Backed that thing out of that driveway. Drove it around the block. Pulled back up in the driveway, come in the house and said, boy, that little heater will run you out of there, won't it?
Oh, yeah, the Volkswagen story. I guarantee I hope you've had some good enjoys.